Hi everybody and welcome back to Lockdown Kitchen. Tonight I'm doing pasta al forno, which is basically pasta baked in the oven. So I've already cooked some pasta there to a minute or two under al dente. It's mezzi mancini or manchi, however you say it. So it's just like small rigatoni. So you want to have a pasta that's going to catch the sauce and it's going to be bitey and chewy. Makes it yummier. So I'll get started. So in a pan I'm putting 500 mils of milk to make some bechamel. So this is my bechamel sauce recipe. I do it the easy way. I was taught this in a gastronomia in Italy years ago. So basically the measurements for bechamel, it's 1 litre of milk to 100 grams of flour to 100 grams of butter. Hi Hilary and thanks for joining. So I'm doing half a litre of milk, 50 grams of butter and 50 grams of flour. Hello. So I'm just adding the flour as well. I'm adding 2 heaped tablespoons. That's around 50. A little bit for good measure. Bit extra. Okay, and a chicken stock cube. That is my secret to bechamel sauce. To make it really tasty and yummy is a chicken stock cube. Voila. Okay, so I'm just breaking that up, putting that in. Very important to stir this constantly because otherwise you'll get lumps. But the good thing about this recipe is you don't have to worry about the butter and the flour burning, and you don't have to stand here and stir it until, you know, it comes to the boil. If you're adding, like what I mean is if you're adding cold milk to a roux, it can go really wrong and it can get lumpy. So this way it's much easier and faster. You're just stirring those 3 ingredients into each other, which they've already dissolved and it's already starting to thicken. You can see there, it's all nice and smooth and lovely. So that's already thickening now, and the good thing about this recipe is as soon as it does start to boil, you can just turn it down and walk away. You don't have to keep stirring and it just cooks itself out. So I'm just giving it a really good whisk. The parmesan out. Hope everyone's had a good day. I've had an interesting day, which I'm not extremely excited about, but I had a nice afternoon actually. I did a spring roll class for 2 French children. I teach them English and cooking, so that was fun. The rest of the day wasn't so great. So I'm stirring that, so you can see it's already thickening up and a nice consistency there. You want it quite thick, you don't want it runny or watery. Okay, so that's it. I'm just turning the heat off. And that can just stay there and simmer from the heat from the hot plate by itself. Good tip, thanks. Okay, so what I've done with the leftover coq au vin last night, I had 1 thigh left, so I took all the meat off and I've got the sauce there. Yummy, yummy. Who's having a yummy dinner tonight? Me. It's my last day of eating normal food until probably Monday night or Tuesday. So that's very boring. All I've got to look forward to is blandness for 4 whole days. I can't begin to tell you how boring that is already, and I haven't even started. Okay, so we've got the pasta. What we do is we add the coq au vin sauce to the pasta. I'm going to keep a little bit of chicken for me and put that on the top of mine. And we just stir that in to the pasta like so. This is a classic recipe from Italy. It's such a great thing to do in winter, for a family meal, for a book club night, things like that, because you can have it ready in the freezer or the fridge and then just pop it in the oven for an hour and you don't have to think about cooking. So I'm adding about 2/3 of the bechamel into the bowl. Then I'm giving that a quick stir as well. Not completely stirring it in, just a little bit. You can also make this with bolognese sauce, with sausage sauce, with tomato and basil sauce, with a wild boar sauce, anything you like really. Just using up whatever casserole or dish that you've made the night before. I've just put a bit of parmesan in there, and once again just giving that a quick stir but not all the way through. Then I'm going to get a big spoon out, and all I'm doing is I'm spooning that in to my baking dish. Voila. Come here, chicken bits. Okay, so I'm just putting it in like that. Okay, you can see that? And so on the top of that, I just put a little bit more bechamel sauce. Just drizzle it around. It's a bit abstract, not perfect. Just like that. Okay, and then I put cheese on. You can put mozzarella, you can put any cheese on you like. I haven't got mozzarella, so I'm just putting some parmesan on tonight. And then if you've got any old scraps in the fridge of ham, salami, prosciutto crudo, sausage, you can also put that on top, which makes a nice crunchy top. And then you just bake that in the oven. Because that's got a hot bechamel, it will cook quicker. If it's completely cold, you need an hour. And you can cover it and cook it for 30 minutes covered, and then take the covering off and finish it with Sir Bake-A-Lot from London. Hello. And then you can finish it in the oven and make it nice and crispy the last 30 minutes, because what happens is the pasta around the edge will go all nice and crunchy, which is really yummy. Okay, so that's all there is to it. I'm going to make another one as well for my neighbour for her takeaway on Friday. So thanks for joining. I'll post a photo later when it's cooked. And I'll see you all next week. I won't be back until probably Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I'm feeling. Okay, so thank you everyone, and see you then. Bye.